get rolling. All right, so let's take a look at what was happening last time. It looks like we had a toxic fallout just start, I'm guessing, from this pop-up here. So, yeah, we'll have to start thinking about that. Which probably just means, really, that we need to build roof areas. Like so. Probably actually just build it into roof over this whole area here. Something along those lines. Yeah. I think that'll keep people undercover for most of the time. Speed up a little bit here. Oh, I forgot to turn my desktop audio on. There we go. Emergency response robot's done. We're just working our way through the robots, I guess. Intermediate ER robot. I don't know which one of these I want. Let's just keep moving. Ooh, it's all yellow. Where are you guys going? Oh, that's right. I forgot we were doing that. Yeah, we might need to put that project on hold until the fallout's over with. Hey Ryan, hey Keeper. You should be having game audio now. Why do we not have game audio? Alright, hang on, let me pause this. Go into properties here. I've been having some weirdness. Nope, that doesn't do it. I've been having some weirdness with some of my equipment lately. And I don't particularly like it. Let's try that. Hey, there we go. Should have audio now. Just gonna cut down all these trees that are underneath cover now. As long as nobody gets above. Oh, escape pod. Cyber. Psychopath, Night Owl, Brawler. Yeah, sure. Why not? Who's nearby? Gavin, can we go grab this guy? Yeah, Windows did an update last week on its own. And ever since it updated, a lot of my stuff has been acting strangely. Oh, I forgot we had people visiting. They left us some leather and some smoke leaf joints. Alright. Welcome to the Team Cyber. Guess Cyber needs a name. We're gonna have one of those situations where we have all these... It's so many names because this thing has lasted so long that I'm not entirely sure who's who. Alright, hang on, let me get this up. Generate 0, we have a 0. Mr. Kyle. We had a Mr. Kyle, right? It's one of the dead people. Yep. Demonic Duckmaster. We don't currently have. Do we have a Demonic Duckmaster somewhere? Els, Tinky, Marin, Mr. Kyle, Forts. Oh, there it is. Maybe one day, Keeper. Alright, so this is Demonic Duckmaster. go with demonic duck. Master doesn't fit. There we go. We need to get these things under cover before they decay. Large meteorite has left slate behind. I don't really care about slate. Is this uncovered? Constructed roof. Okay, no. We don't have a place to put these, I think, is the problem. Our stockpile zones are all full. Let's just put a generic one right there. Everyone will be dead or dying eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, all comes for us all in the end. Alright, so this new guy's a brawler. And he just collapsed. Why did you collapse, dude? Oh, because he never got treated. He stood up immediately. That's right. How's everybody doing health-wise? Initial. Still initial for everybody. Still pissed off that we can't take this dude's brain chip out. I'm gonna try one more time, see if having restarted will let us remove this brain chip. Remove brain stimulator. Try it one more time. He's probably just gonna lie there and they're gonna come and stand and look at him like they did in the past, but we'll see. Yep, they're just gonna come over here and stare at him for a minute and wander off. Almost done with this. Just about one little block to go here. You still have marble, right? Oh yeah, we got lots of marble. So how's everybody doing today? Sorry I didn't stream on Wednesday. We had workers in the house, and so they were making a lot of noise, which would made streaming not feasible. Alright, that is now closed off. Yes, yes. So that means we can construct this and deconstruct this. Allegedly working. Don't work too hard. You're almost there. Just a couple more hours. Does my Duckmaster have a bed yet? I mean, we've got an unowned bed here, so he can take one, but that sounds rough, Keeper. Hey, Photo Mike. Glad you're doing well. It's one of my favorite games, too. Oh, that's Chem Fuel, that's right. Well, let's trim back the home zone here. I'm sure it's, yep. I was gonna say, I'm sure it's stretched out on the outside. So that people don't spend a lot of time cleaning and whatnot of the parts that we don't need. Wish we have that here too, from where we used to have something. Any random bits of home zone we should take out? Make sure there's no random stuff hanging around. Alright, we're good. I took a volcanology course when I was in college. It was interesting. All about volcanoes. What can we do about crafting? I want to craft some more robot stuff. Let's turn this robot on. Give me a couple of robot matrices, components. We'll go from there if that stuff ever gets made. Live long and prosper. Peace and long life. Isn't that the correct response to live long and prosper? Alright, so we have 3 energized components, 1 robotic component. That was fast. Robotic matrix, simple and basic. Alright. +15 pages of lectures. I'm assuming that's probably not including like pictures and diagrams. The animals are starting to die from toxic fallout. Put some haul urgently commands on these animals actually. We need to do something about the animals that belong to us. Make sure they stay under cover for the most part. Alright, so what are you restricted to right now? You guys are unrestricted. Animals are restricted to this. Might need to restrict them to Bot Town. Let's do that. Boom rat exploded. Trying to get this stuff under cover. I have so much meat. But I have so much meat. Sorry about that, Keeper. It's a big difference between my when I was in college, a lot of the geology courses were known as rocks for jocks. Cool. Happy birthday, man. Or, you know, early birthday. It's an energized component. I forget, but energized components are for the fancy stuff, right? I don't really care about this. People are probably going to go out there and deal with it anyways, though. Happy post-birthday to you, Ryan. Ooh, big 4-0. let's look at this here. So these are the things that need energized components, right? Light receptor, 3 components. Whoops. No, it's not this. What was it that needed energized components? Tissue printing stuff? No, I don't know what. I don't remember what uses energized components. Yeah, I got 4 for that big one. Hey, Just. My mom always, whenever I complain about getting older, my mom always says, well, it's better than the alternative. Which I guess is true. Alright, that's done. I'm friends with him on Steam, and he does get online. I've seen him. I mean, I've seen his evidence that he has been online. He isn't online when I'm online, but other than that, I haven't seen or heard from him. I keep meaning to send him a message and never actually get around to it. Yeah, come anyways. It's fine. You can visit. Alright, let's check everybody's toxic level here. Moderate. Okay, anybody that's moderate, we're gonna have to... Ooh, serious, that's bad. We're gonna have to do a new thing here. Alright, I need to create a new area, I think. Let's get rid of bugs, because we'll probably, if we need it, it's going to need to be different. This is going to be toxic. Stay anywhere in here. That looks like pretty much everything that's undercover. Yes, alright. So who's at moderate or serious? Nercog is at moderate. 0. Inquisitor. Gavin. Alright, so... Gavin... Our new person's a Night Owl, I'm pretty sure, so we'll do that. Inquisitor, Nercog, and 0. There we go. Huh. That's kind of be kind of clever, Keeper. Alright, let's take a look at these people that are coming to visit here. Sammy. It's okay stats. Neurotic. Chemical interest, jealous. Nope. I don't want you on any of you on my team. Dankman does know how to throw a party. Oh, the toxic fallout's settling. Good. Also, one of our people has a simple prosthetic arm I saw, so we need to change it to fancy prosthetic arm if we can. this guy. Silly ghost. Requires an arm, 35 plasteel, 5 components. Plenty of components, got plenty of plasteel. We're gonna need an arm though. There we go. Man, turkeys came back onto the map quick. Alright, guess we can, after just did all that, you know, restricting of people, we can unrestrict them now. Animals. There you go. I probably need a special storage area for all of our prosthetics so I have some idea of what we have. Because I really don't have much of an idea of what we have right now, so let's do that. You get your appetizers for free if there's a mega spider attack. Maybe a free dessert if it's particularly bad. You lose a limb, you get a free dessert. It's probably about time to send another caravan out. We got way too much junk these days. We'll visit our next door neighbors. Alright, so that's got a roof now. This is going to be a stockpile, except for not right there. Boom. So it's going to be important priority for the question is, where are all the prosthetics? Medicine? No. Textiles? No. Items? Tech-proof sub-persona core? What is this? A small AI core housing a low-grade sub-persona specialized in teaching technology. When used, the AI will teach you one technology you don't know instantly and for free. Can only be used once. Oh, interesting. Body parts, artificial. Actually gonna put both natural and artificial body parts here. There we go. I mean, they do sometimes steal our food, so that's kind of that. What do we got? Scyther blade, Scyther blade, Scyther blade. Adrenaline rib. I'm gonna put a door here. Door. Don't really need it, but make me feel a little bit better. Come on, oh, we never did Demonic Ducks assignments, did we? We did not. Be a crafter. Excited about it. Do mining if there's nothing to craft. Alright, let me see the mountain overlay. Oh, we actually have... I'm glad I looked at this. That is the place where there could be stuff forming. Yes, start blurring it into Prison Architect. They share a similar visual style, why not? Elephant skin, chicken meat, medicine. Is there other places we miss with the roof stuff? Cause that's like real bad. We could get bugs right there. I can never get into Prison Architect. I tried really hard. For some reason it didn't work for me. I mean the game functioned, but it didn't like I could never quite get into it. Which is weird because on paper it should have been definitely a game I should have liked. Hey, bionic arm's done. Yeah, I could definitely get down with some water management. Yeah, efficiency planning. As you can probably tell from the way I build colonies, efficiency, good enough is my style of efficiency planning. Yeah, I don't know what they're intending. Did you see the thing that said that they're gonna call the next update's gonna be called a 1.0 update? It's gonna be interesting. They had a recent update. I don't think it was the full update for Oxygen Not Included. They're still technically in early access. Could be wrong though. Oh, we're gonna give whoever the person is with who needs an arm an arm. Yes, this person. Right arm, right arm, right arm, right arm. Oh, we should put a door right here. Oh, we got the arm back. That's neat. Not sure that's the way that works in the... Yeah, Subnautica did. My actually intention... I think... Don't hold me to this, but this is my plan currently. Is to do a Subnautica series when the current RimWorld series on the channel finishes, which should only be a couple more episodes, because we're almost to blast off. That might change. It's possible that that'll change, but that's the current plan. Cats join? Group of cats. Like a lot of cats have just joined the thing. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cats have just joined us. Yeah, I haven't seen the as far as I've seen is where the series ended last time, where I had the babies. I had hatched the little babies. That's as far as I've seen. This person looks kind of fancy. Too smart, hard worker, ugly. Good skills. I'm gonna try and recruit this guy. What's our talker? Is it 0? Yes. Oh, 0's sick, apparently. They have almost no money. Give them a little bit anyways. Selling Wake Up. I don't want Wake Up. Which character is Paul Torgal? Is that the captain? See you, Ryan. Have a good weekend. I feel like we should probably make some more things, but I'm not sure which things. I wonder what they're missing here. Silver, probably. One robotics. I'm gonna try and make this ER bot and see what happens. Yeah. I know those guys. You find most of their logs on the floating island. Alright, we're gonna run a caravan. Who do we send for caravan duty? I feel like it was Gavin who was the most expendable, because he's a grower and not much else. Yeah. Alright, Gavin. Gavin's going. I feel like I should take all these cats with me too, so I can sell some of them. At least sell some of them. Here. 4 cats. And Einstein. Alright, let's see. Let's start with big things. Scyther blades. Armor vest. Hey, DeMarco. Alright, what else do we want to send? I want to send a bunch of leather, but I'm worried about how long it's going to take to load things up. So let's just focus on one thing here, just the wolf skin. Send the nutrient paste meals plus some of these. There you go. I'm also going to send 250 corn. 500 corn. There you go. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, there was always that. There's always a few places where you could kind of cheese the system in terms of having to go into the scary spots. Did they take out the one like lava vent? There was a there was always the one like lava tube that was kind of featureless and very dark that I think I had heard that they were intending to. It was right at the front of the ship. Yeah. That I think I had heard that that it was like a placeholder that they were intending to remove eventually, because it made it easier than they wanted it to get down to the really low level areas. Yeah, that's alright. I'll find out eventually myself. Dankman is on a fire starting spree. It's been a while since he's done one of those. Where'd you go, Dankman? Oh, there you are. Yeah, start fires out in the rain. That's what I like to see. Oh, not there. Come on, guys. Come on. Setting the explosive shells on fire is generally a bad idea. Alright, Caravan's leaving. Oh, that's what got Els killed, right? Remember? Except for it wasn't the explosives, it was the chem fuel. One of the mortar shells that caused the chem fuel to explode over here. Oh, hasn't made it out here yet. There we go. Alright, go here. Yeah, I remember the computer has like, every great once in a while it'll have kind of like a snarky message it says to you, which it doesn't say most of the time. Like I remember climbing into and I don't think it made it into the video because it was during a part when that I ended up cutting out. I climbed into my Cyclops and the computer informed me that I was the best captain on the planet because I was the only captain on the planet, which I thought was sort of funny. .1 days. Why is that so slow? They only did it the one time. Yeah. Asks you to press whatever to prevent the gross taste. And then clearly the guy doesn't press the button. We'll do some more floor tiling here. Oh, demonic duck, you need a weapon of some variety. Something pokey. I guess just this mace. It's about time to do another round of clothes as well. And some armor vests. There we go. Got some people who aren't wearing helmets either, so we should probably do some of those as well. What do we have here? Prosthetic arm. Replacement. Alright, I'm gonna build another bionic arm just because we have a simple prosthetic arm to use for it. Who gave birth? Oh, the we have more pigs now. It's a little baby. A baby pig. Hours. No, 0.3 days. Okay. For some reason that seems a lot longer than it usually is. Alright, is anybody who could use another arm? Right eye. Smoke leaf tolerance, bionic arm. Frostbite scar. Yeah, breeding cats. Yeah, it certainly hasn't happened in Australia and New Zealand. Are you here? No, you're still not here yet. There we go. Apparently I took one of the boomlopes with me by accident. Yeah, we're not gonna sell that guy. Especially because it's about to give birth. Alright, do we want anything in return? Telescopes, gold. Selling bionics, but we can build those ourselves. I buy this one Glitter World medicine. It's always nice to have a little bit of that around. We got tons of components, we don't really need those. Well, I suppose we should just go ahead and buy them, right? Probably better to take stuff home than to take silver home. Dank man's crazy cat breeding service. Alright, I guess that's it. So go home. Do we have anybody who's a proslophile who could use something stuck on him? Inquisitor's a proslophile. Oh! I gave a bionic arm to a proslophobe. So he's got a permanent -10 now. Oh well. We can deal with it. I already gave him one. Okay. That would be why he had a simple prosthetic arm. I was kind of wondering why that character had a simple prosthetic arm. Now we know. Yeah, I think we've got enough. I think we have enough positive moods running around in this place that we can probably get away with him having the negative mood from it. If it turns into be too much of a problem, we'll take it off. But I think we'll be okay for the moment. I can build another storage area over here. Just felt guilty. Yeah, more Charizard statues. I wish I could control it. Specifically put, add Bill, please make Charizard statues. Copy settings, paste settings. Yeah, and I'm sure there is. I only have the mod that adds a whole bunch of new stuff to it. Yeah, nothing that lets me control what is getting made. All Charizard all the time. I'm gonna throw a Jigglypuff statue in there just for the humor of it. Just to mix it up some. How's it going, Gavin? Still half a day, huh? It's okay. I don't know where Dan's going, but man, he wants to be there. He just wanted to check. He wanted to see our bitchin' geothermal generator. Not sure I want any more people. I keep looking at these guys every time they come in like, do I want this person? But I don't think I actually want any more people. Psychic shit. Great. Large herd of deer. Where are you, large herd of deer? Oh, there you are. Dan. Where are you, Dan? Dan Morrison. Is a Cave World Tender teacher. Oh, sorry. Build a improvised turret right here. Run power out to it. It's no worries. If my name was in there somewhere, I'd be trying to find it all the time too. Ambrosia sprout. So somebody told me once that if I put a growing zone around this, like that, but don't allow sowing, when it's ready, they will harvest it. Let's try that. Caravan's back. Boomalop is giving birth. Oh, that's right. That was the one we took out by accident. Still needs components and steel. Are we low on steel? No, we're okay on steel. I remember I used to have so much trouble managing moods in this game. Like I was constantly, so many of my people were constantly right on the edge of breaking. I don't know if they made it easier or if I just got better at it, but it doesn't seem to be nearly as much of a problem as it used to be. He'll be fine. He'll be fine once he eats something. In pain. We could replace your leg, and then you wouldn't be in pain anymore. Let's start planning for that. We're gonna replace his. We're gonna look into replacing his leg. All right, that's there. That's there. Okay, good. Wow, level 20. Look at that. Oh, Ryan's gone. I was going to say, look at that, Ryan. You're super smart. Lois is the only one rocking a thing at the moment. Okay, we good? We're good. Okay. Restrict. Let's put everybody in toxic. Actually, let's just put everyone in area 1 for the moment, except for Lewis. Lewis is going to come here and do what I was going to have him do before. Goalkeeper. If I can remember to look after the stream's over with, I will absolutely look. Can't designate target and they're all on the wrong side of this thing. At least they're shooting each other too. No, the Muffaloes got angry because there was a psychic pulse that this thing shot out and they happened to be nearby. One turret's gonna take them all out. They're destroying their own ship. They're so close to it. Yeah, good eats. That's the upside. destroyed the psychic ship all by themselves. We're gonna lose both these turrets before it's all said and done, too. Unless it starts raining. Oh, there's a hole in the wall now. Who's close? Narcog? Come here, please. See if we can do this without getting him shot. I am not optimistic. Narcog, there you are. He did it. The bear's hauling. I was like, what is the bear doing? Oh, there was a shot. He got shot in the head too, didn't he? Yeah, because that's just what Narcog needs, is more shots to the head. There it goes. We're gonna lose these turrets. I tried. Give him more brain chips. Yeah, that'll solve it. Alright, this thing's gonna come now. Oh. Just give me, like, some of the middle people. Here comes one of our cats that's gonna get killed. Also, one of our boars is not in good shape. Oh, there goes Sintila. Oh, alright. Somebody rescue this wild boar, please. Alright, well, made it through. Who treated you guys? No? Alright, I think we'll be okay. Bear got shot a bunch of times. That's okay. He's got a permanent injury to his right eye. Oh, I guess we need to turn these things off, huh? There we go. Hopefully everyone has an armor vest now. What do we got here? We got adrenaline rib, bionic arm. That's right, we're gonna give Lewis a bionic arm. Because he has pain in his right. Oh no, wait. Did I do that wrong? Refugees. No refugees. I wanted a bionic leg. Oh, they haven't made it yet. Still working on the regular one. Alright. Man, these fires are burning a long time. Spacecraft chunk. Cool. Purple one. Oops. They're rebuilding this turret. Alright, well, let's reinstall it over here then. Forgot about the thing that tells them to rebuild things where they've been damaged. Only need a turret out there. Cancel that one. Grand sculpture. Where are we gonna put that? That's like the Olympic rings. Right there. So we cancel that. Let's cut these trees down. We'll put it right there. So much money these days. I think we're gonna attack this thing. How long would it take to get there? 3.5 days. Yes, I think we might send a caravan out and then do a drop like we did in the YouTube channel. But for that, we're going to need just had a zitst, okay. Need a bunch of survival meals. Make me 30 survival meals. Ah, these things were open too, so they didn't. Don't have my backup batteries, because I forgot to close them. Putting them out there. So we're also going to need some launchers. That is a thing that will be required. So do 1, 2, 3. Not like that. There we go. Alright, Lewis. Your leg hurts, right? That's what you're complaining about? You're in a little bit of pain because your leg hurts? Well, let's see what we can do about that. This is the legitimate response for having someone with a pain in their leg, right? Just cut it off and attach bionics to it. Dank man? Not sure if I want you doing this. You get 116%, okay. You are stoned. Let's not have Dankman do this. Who was our best doctor? %. Alright. Gavin. You do this. There we go. I don't really want our stoned doctor doing it. Dr. Dankman. Power issues. And we probably don't need all these heaters that are on right now. Sticky purple hair's School of Medicine. Oh, we also can turn these off. This is probably actually what's sucking up our power. Alright, dude. No more pain, right? Yeah. Bionic eye, bionic leg, bionic foot. So this is movement speed is what? 135%. What is your primary job, Lewis? You're a constructor and a crafter. Okay. And a researcher, it looks like. Visitors. Alright, need some pods to go along with this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Full scholarship too. Graduated with a specialty in spleefing bong rips. Token a hot batch. Uh-oh, smoke leave addiction. Oh, what a surprise. Dankman has developed a smoke leave addiction. Also, our cats are eating our meals, so let's see. No cats here. Wild boar has gone crazy. So we finished prosthetics. Just gonna go up the line here. Get the highest of high cleaning bots here. He was still missing. Robotic Matrix Basic, I guess? And what are you missing? Robotic Components Gold. I don't know. Yep. Trying to build some fancy Roombas. This lady's old. Wow, look at that shooting. Creepy breathing. Bad back. Well, we could fix that. Give you a new spine. Could turn this person into a super soldier, like a proper super soldier. Trade beacon broke. Yep, you know what we're gonna do? Just for the hell of it. I'm gonna attempt to recruit Shar, and if we can recruit Shar, I'm literally going to replace his entire body. Where's the spine? There's a spine somewhere. Bionic spine. Let's suspend that for the moment. It's a negative. It makes other people not like them very much. Here. Where is it? Shar. It says, Shar breathes heavily at all the time and sweats constantly. People find it creepy. Just makes their social interactions worse. Frank calls the girls in horror movies. Why are the cats starving? Man, stuff's breaking down a lot lately. Animals are basically unrestricted. I don't know why the cats are... I guess they... Oh, there they go. Eating some random meat we left lying around. I don't have any bionics for cats, unfortunately. I don't have the animal bionics mod installed. Oh, a raid. We haven't had one of those in a while. That's tribals. Just tribals. They're coming right away. Okay. Yep. Go ahead. That guy's got some like fancy thread, sin thread. Just come back here, Steve. Wait, we have somebody named Steve? How did I miss that? When did we get somebody named Steve, and how did I forget to give him a name? He also has a bad back, apparently. He's just Steve, man. He's been there the whole time. Came in with Dankman. They went to college together. I seriously don't remember getting Steve as a character, but I'm not going to change his name now. Bet we got him at, like, right at the end of the last episode or something. Alright, I want a new corpse fridge. Where can I put a corpse fridge if I was going to put a corpse fridge? Put a small one right here. Actually, you know what? We'll put it right here. Marble. I thought he was your friend. I thought he was your friend. That's right, we're gonna put this thing right here. This is where we're gonna put human corpses. Oh, no. Stranger corpses. There we go. Let's make sure that the animals have access to it. They do. Now that we have these cats to feed, I feel like we need to have a place where there's meat available. I mean, clearly we got Steve before we got Demonic Duck, because this is the order in which they joined the team, I think. But yeah, I don't remember getting Steve. Are we low on metal? We're low on metal. I think that's why nobody's doing that job. Yeah, and this hasn't even been finished. Alright, let's see. Where can I get some metal? Bunch of metal up here. Good mind, Steve. See if we can do this before these corpses spoil. I'm gonna guess we probably can't, but I'll be ready for the future if they do. After break risk. What are you upset about? Oh, the bionic body part. That's fair. Make sure these people go home with it. These stuff. Tortoise has gone crazy. I think maybe we do have to take Silly Ghost's arm away. Getting a little, it's getting a little rough for him. Somebody ate his head. This guy's head, though. This is why I want the fridge, corpse fridge. Alright, crazy tortoise. I was like, what are they shooting at? No grave, no place to store it. Place right here to store it. No empty accessible spot configured to store it. Why are you saying that? Stockpile zone. Allow stranger corpses. Do I have to do this too? I think maybe I have to do that for it to count. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's make a... I didn't want to do it. Let's make a simple prosthetic arm. We'll put it back on Silly Ghost. Alright. So right arm, right arm. There we go. Anyone made these robot stuff yet? No. I don't know what they're missing for the robots. So we'll figure it out eventually. Dankman has inspired surgery. So I'm curious as to what, like, the synthetic skin is for. You need hyperweave and glitterworld medicine. Like, how do you... I guess you just attach it? Is it just nicer skin? I don't know. Alright, so this thing is all... This stuff is all ready to go. So, tomorrow... I think we're going to load up a caravan. We also have a whole bunch of... survival meals. We're gonna send somebody here because we're gonna get ready to attack these people. I guess we never got that one guy, Char or whatever his name was. Which is too bad. Alright, so I'm going to send Gavin, obviously. Who is the next most expendable person after Gavin? Sorry, Gavin. Mining, art. I was about to say Ryan, but Ryan is our researcher. So he's godlike in research. Nercock, I guess? Brain injury makes him not that useful for things. Actually, we can't send him, he's slow. Maybe we'll just send Gavin by himself. I'll feel bad sending him by himself, though. Maybe Steve? What do you do, Steve? Mine. That's about it. Very, very good at it, though. I don't know what that noise just was. I guess Dankman. I mean, he's a constructor, but we've got other just as good constructors. Incapacitated refugee. Oh, that's a long way away. Oh, what's going on? Oh man, big fire. Alright, so let's put together a caravan here. Form caravan. Gavin. And Dankman. Let's take the grizzly bear with us. Use it for fighting. I guess that's it. All these. 4.5 days. That's enough. Let's take these nutrient paste meals too. Yep. And then they're gonna go there, and then when they get there, we'll do a launch. Once we get there and check out the situation, we'll do a launch from there. all these bodies went bad. Because it is not... Because I put this thing on backwards. Put the heater on backwards. There we go. That way. Alright, there they go. Alright, I want you to go here. Only 2 days? You could say like 3 days before. Probably gonna get attacked along the way though. Cats are pretty gross, but I'm not sure they'll eat rotten food. This thing is almost full. Probably close enough. Just flip the switch off. What has the X here? The squirrel that died here. No, that's Psychic Foil Hat. Never mind. Well, there was one body in there that wasn't rotten yet. This one wasn't rotten, but it is now. Let's go ahead and turn this on and dispose of these bodies. Go Frenzy. Make some more survival meals because our team is going to need food coming back. Not entirely sure what the Infinite Kim reactor does, but I like the sound of it. Oh, roof collapse. I think that's why I didn't actually have those. I think that might have been why I had those things there. Oh well. Put one there. I hope that's not the truth with these guys. Alligators, where are you? No, it's a pirate band. Never mind. We'll be fine. We really do need to try to make better friends with our faction neighbors, though. Look at that. There's only one group of people that like us. Let's call the Hister and just give them money. See if we can make them friendly. Hey, there we go. Positive. I'm definitely saving the game before we do this assault, by the way. Sounds neat, Keeper. I never used the camping mod. Thinking about replacing Ryan's arm. Just because he has a bad... We have a bionic arm kicking around. Actually, it might be better to replace Steve's arm. His manipulation's at 68%. I think Steve's getting a new arm here. You're not a prosthetophobe or anything, right? No. Steve. Left? Left. Yeah, it would be a really bad idea in Civilization. Gavin just broke. That's not good. Gavin's out here. Well, Dankman will make sure he keeps moving. Alright, Zero's doing this. Do we want Zero doing this? No, we do not want Zero doing this. We'll let Ryan do it. Dankman has gut worms, great. Just what Dankman needs. This colony, this like little trip here is not going so great. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We got... Those guns are not terrible. Fire foam popper. Do we have any lances of any kind? Insanity lances or whatnot? I don't think we do. Oh, whatever. Alright, who are my best fighters? Inquisitor's an 8. Ryan has a 6. Can't risk Ryan though. Ryan is too big of a factor. Alright, I'm just gonna send some random people here. Lewis. Inquisitor, Aircog. Oh, right. Me, Lewis, Inquisitor, Aircog. All the survival meals we have. And let's do a bunch of these things. Also a little bit of medicine if we can. There we go. I wait for Gavin to stop wandering around in a daze anyways. Oh, yeah. Save. If this goes badly, I want a second shot at it. All right. Launch group. Right there. Send in the attack bears. Alright, we're here. Silly Ghost is running away from something. What are you running away from? Oh, raccoon. Somebody killed it already. Alright, it's late at night, which means this is probably not a great time to attack, but I think I might anyways. I'm gonna wait for Gavin to break out of this stupor as well, ideally. We're walking home, Keeper. Already planned on it. Come on, Gavin. I want you in this fight. I need you to snap out of this. Oh. Hey, Klingon. Thanks for this resubscribe, my friend. I assume he's here somewhere, or that might have just been an automatic resubscribe. Alright, Gavin's not going to snap out of this. We're going to have to do it without him. Hey, there he is. Hey, Klingon. Yep, I'll let everybody eat, and then we're doing this. Do we not have the ability? If I make one of these other people master, nobody has the skill level. Alright, well, alright, well, whatever. See how this turns out. I have a feeling this is going to go badly. It's a good thing we have that extra save. There we go. Bear's gonna get killed. Holiday in South Africa, neat. Trying to use the trees as cover, it's not working so well. Good thing we brought that bear, huh? Not really doing anything at all. We're gonna try this again if this fails. When this fails, it looks like. I have some ideas of how to do this better. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. I believe you're still in a daze. Alright, let's just load up. I can't send the bear in, apparently. Nobody has the animal skill for it. Already set this? They're still loading it. Yeah, nobody... The only person who can send the bear in apparently is Ryan, and I don't want to send Ryan. I guess I could send Ryan anyways? Oh, whatever. Let's just try this again, just with this group. Let's try it like this a second time and see how it goes. Trying to think of ways we could make this work better. Alright, since Gavin is never going to come back from this. Yeah, I'm going to definitely spread them out more. I'm just trying to decide how exactly I want to do this. So what if we go like this? I'm thinking about maybe making them in like a thing here. Like a semicircle here. And then send our sniper around to sort of pop the pod from a distance. And then lead them back around the corner into like a kill zone. Like if we do put them sort of... I accidentally left the area and formed a caravan. Alright. Hang on. I'm just gonna jump back because I don't want to deal with that. That's an important thing to remember, that if you put somebody too far to the corner, they leave the map. Does not help that Gavin is wandering. Northeast side, there's a big rock. So, like, one group here, one group behind here. And one group, like, in the water, basically. Alright, you two. I'm here. I think we'll just do this and try to lead them through the middle. Let's try that. Maybe that'll work. We can get like a headshot or something right off the top. Guys can get on my line of sight. Alright, let's try a different guy. Shoot that guy instead. Come on, Lewis. Oh, he's a crappy shot, that's why. Alright, let's try this guy instead. Whoop, that guy saw us. It's a good thing Lewis is a great shot. He lost the target. I just need you to hit him once. Require you to hit a person one time to make them angry. That's all I need from you. This is is honestly getting kind of embarrassing for him. There we go. Thank God ammo isn't a thing. That is definitely true. Pull him all the way back to the corner here. Hey, at least our guy in full armor is tanking the shots this time. Oop. Too bad Gavin's not awake. Actually, fall back. This isn't gonna work this time either. I'd be surprised if we make it out of this one. Oh, there they go. Alright, well, there we go. Get some sleeping spots. Alright, I need this to make this work here. How hard are you? Not so bad. Rescue. Gavin is still wandering. Blissfully unaware of the whole thing. No immediate danger. No immediate danger. 3 hours. Alright, you're on, Inquisitor? Yes. Good call. Alright, I need you people to still tend. Hope I brought enough medicine. Narcog, can you... Nope. Home base is still doing their thing. Just hopefully they have, hopefully they don't get into trouble. I'm hoping. We'll see. They might get into trouble. Alright, so who's still hurt? Or, well, I mean, they're all still hurt, but who has been untended? I hate that I can't jump that way. Alright, Narcog still needs treatment. You're good. You're good. You're good. So it's basically just you. So you come lie down. And Gavin, of course, but Gavin is in his own world right now. This is like the longest break I've seen forever. It's a really long time. Yeah, I know. We gotta get off the map soon. Alright, I need one of you who's not super sick. You're fine. Come here. I claim this. Oh wait, are they... Apparently somebody is giving us the chem fuel reactor. We're not actually taking... I thought we were taking it from here. Apparently not. Okay. Oh, it appeared at our base. Oh, okay. I missed that bit. So I can't leave until we deal with Gavin. Which I think means that we're going to have to do this. Hey, we don't have a place to put him. Here. Think man's starting fires. Yep. There we go. Rescue him, please. You can just deal with Gavin, yeah. Okay, so it's here. Oh, there it is. What does this do? Slowly generates chem fuel by a complex series of chemical reactions using atoms extracted from the air. Oh boy, more chem fuel. Exactly what we need. We don't need more chem fuel, in case you were wondering about that. Alright, I just need Gavin to be back on his feet, and then we can go. I guess we don't actually technically have to get Gavin back on his feet. Alright, let's see if I can reform the caravan. Alright. They're taking him with them, okay. All the food. All the medicine. Take the guns. Silver. And that's it. Alright. Caravan. Go home. Incapacitated refugee. That's right. Yeah, Bear got clicked. He's with the group. Pretty sure anyways. I guess we'll find out when he gets home. I think it was clicked by default, but... Yeah, I thought this thing... I had thought that this thing was going to be something that we could use to make power with, not to make chem fuel with, because chem fuel is like something we do not need with all of our boomalopes. How's the robot situation going? Still haven't made any of these. Wish I could see what you're missing. One basic robot matrix. $20 gold, 3 robotic components. I'm gonna make some more robotic components because apparently we need those. Alright, how are you guys doing? 2.2 days to get home. I think we'll be alright. As long as they don't run into too many troubles. They'll get faster as they heal up too. I think, I'm not sure anybody is doing the cooking while the other guy's gone. Burrito time! Sounds good to me. Oh, that's a giant sculpture. Thought that was a small one. I'll put this in the corner over here, though. Spruce up this place. Nice. Where are the cats? Oh, the cats are starving again because we don't have any dead bodies for them to eat. Do some hunting. How much power does it take? This doesn't say. Oh, whatever. I guess we'll install it anyways, because why not? A siege? I ain't got time for that. Half my team is missing. Alright, Ryan. Sad wander. One of them so far. Alright, well, that works. Oh, where you going, cat? It's a bold choice. All the animals are running out there for some reason. Wait for this guy to go past and then we're gonna shoot him. I want his helmet. Except for they killed him, so we don't get his helmet. Alright, Frieder. Are you somebody we want? Kind, fast walker. You're only good at shooting. So no is the answer. We got the food for the cats though. That's good. Rumbo fur, nice. Yeah, we can start using the boomlopes as attack boomlopes. Which is kind of the reason I started having them around to begin with, right? That's like was the original reason. We do have a lot of them. They're out of food, but they only have half a day to walk. Takes 300 watts. Chem fuel, 75 chem fuel in 9 days, so yeah. It's a gives us stuff, but not in any particular hurry. Textiles trader. All right. Well, you're in luck, buddy, because I got lots of textiles. Probably actually means they're giving us really bad rates, but whatever. Shh, Daphne. Quiet, please. Yeah, I mean, it is a money generator. It's just a little slow. Alright, do they have... They do have synth thread. We could get some fancy... Synth thread is a fancy cloth, right? So let's buy... Not all of there is synth thread. Let's buy 250. 300? Yeah, I'll buy 300 of it. Sell negative 200 of that. Negative 150 of this. All that. I guess we could buy it, basically all of their synth thread, huh? Buy it all, and we'll just sell enough cloth for it to not to matter. Got hyperweave too. Alright, let's see if we can actually get to 0 with this. Boom. Deer hide. We're selling them like all of our cloth. It's actually still going to cost us money, but I'm okay with that. We're just going to go with this. Got a bunch of synth thread, a bunch of hyperweave. We'll make some very fancy clothing. We'll be looking very stylish. Roof area. How you guys doing? 0.1 days. They're almost here. Think man's on another sad wander. This has been a rough trip. Ran out of food, but they're basically here. It's fine. Hey, they're here. Pirate merchant. Oh, we did have so. Oh, those were animal stuff, anyways. That wouldn't have helped us. Yeah, let's do 750. Dead person helmets. That's it. That's fine. Siege went fine. Caravan just made it back. Got some sad wanders going on, but they'll be okay. Bought a whole bunch of hyperweave and synth thread. You actually any good at this? Yes. Okay. I want to see how good this thing turns out when he's finished with it. Nercog is throwing a party. Oh, we're not going to get to finish this because of this. Damn yous! Anybody get any permanent injuries from that little excursion? Doesn't look like it. Steve has a bad back. You might want to look into getting him a new back. A lot of materials for that, though. Farewell party for Nercog's brain. Yeah, it was lost a long time ago. Maybe he forgot because of the brain. Another pirate merchant. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I guess that's it. Don't really need much from these people. Oh, it looks like that ambrosia thing worked. That place where I put the zone. Somebody has harvested some of this ambrosia. He's getting through his smoke leaf dependence, but I'm sure he'll get high again here in a minute. Boomalope is pregnant. Good. Cats are eating the bodies like we want. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Gavin doesn't have a weapon. Let me get that. Monic Duck, what are you doing? Making component. Can I get you to finish this real quick? I want to see how good this thing turns out for you. Poor quality. That's too bad. I think it actually resets it completely, but I don't actually know that for a fact. Yeah, it resets it completely, as you can see. He found himself some smoke leaf, and it's gone. That's okay. Smoke leaf dependence isn't so bad. Just hurts their consciousness a little bit. Dinkman, where is your bed? Why are you not in it? Oh, somebody was in a relationship. who's no longer sharing a bed, I think. Fiance. Dankman. Fiance. Alright. So that's Gavin and... Yeah, that's what happened. Gavin and Dankman are supposed to be sleeping here. Got reset when they were, because for whatever weird reason, when you form caravans and stuff, it clears beds, which I always think is kind of annoying. Yeah, that'd be nice. There probably is one. Who are we kidding? There probably is one. Always one of these batteries. Always one of the ones that's disconnected from the grid. Alright. Alright, folks, I think it's about time to wrap up shop for today. Got that taken care of. Let's jump into this boy.